Hello, welcome to FragOut Radio, episode 17. If you just joined us, FragOut Radio is all about showcasing people doing good things in the veteran community. Whether it's a veteran who started their own business and is doing great things, or anybody that's really doing anything good for the community itself. So today our guest is going to be Dennis Wright. He is the COO and founder of Lift for the 22. How are you doing, Dennis?
I'm doing all right, bud. I'm a co-founder. It's me and two other vets as well.
Co-founder, awesome. Who are the other vets? You want to call them out?
Yeah, absolutely. So originally, Lift the 22 was started by a gentleman named Carter Davis. He is a Navy corpsman, worked for First Marines, aka Devil Doc. He came up with the original idea. I met him, him and Wade Luthi, who's our second founder out of LA. I met them shortly after the idea was came up with, and we kind of started, took it from there. So yeah, there's me, another Marine, and a Navy corpsman that all started this. Mostly, Doc Carter started this back in 2015. So
Awesome, very cool. Well, today we're here to showcase you and what you're doing. Why don't you go ahead and give us a little bit information on your background, who you are, where you came from, and then go into like what you're doing right now.
absolutely. First of all, thanks for having us on. Really appreciate it, man. Anytime we get a chance to share the word about what we're doing, we appreciate it, especially from another vet. So yeah, back in 2015, Doc Carter started this. Basically, what happened to him was he was going through a separation from the Navy. He had a traumatic leg injury and was in a wheelchair for almost a year. While he was separating, went through a nasty divorce. Any vet out there will know it's a common story. So went through a nasty divorce. He was also fighting a painkiller addiction, trying to get off the meds. During that same year period, he also lost 6 of his guys to suicide that he had served with. So, at that point, he got to the point where he needed help himself. He went to the VA, said, I'm feeling suicidal. What can I do? How can I get help? They wanted to either pack him full of pills or put him into a rubber room, and he said, pack sand. So he called some of his Marines that he served with. They came up, picked him up, took him to the gym, worked out. It was at that point that he realized that was the first time that he ever been able to actually feel like he was making progress and feeling better about himself and better about his situation. It wasn't the pills, it wasn't psychiatry. It was being around his fellow vets and working out. Raise those serotonin levels, get the natural antidepressants going. So he basically started the movement as a hashtag. He used to go to the gym and hashtag Lift for the 22. At that point, a gentleman named Rick Haskell up here in Beaverton found him and said, I'd like to offer you a free gym membership. Came in and started working out with them. They started talking about, our ideas about a mission. And he said he wanted to give away 22 free gym memberships for everybody in the Beaverton area, in the Portland area, in Oregon. So went from there to shortly afterwards, corporate caught wind about it because it is a franchise. They said, we love your idea and we want to take it corporate wide. So we went from having one gym in Beaverton to 120 gyms nationwide overnight. Since then, we've grown to 206 gyms nationwide. A lot of those being mom and pop gyms. A lot of them are veteran owned. And basically any gym that wants to help out vets. And what happens is they'll donate some memberships to us, and we'll come in and pay for any additional memberships with our donor dollars. And the whole idea behind it is just trying to give these guys that same camaraderie, that same support network that we all have while we're in. We have 1,000 guys around us that'll die or kill for us. But when we separate from the service, we're standing out there with the GD214 and nothing else in our hand. So our idea is to just try and create little pockets of communities all around the nation. So no matter where you go, when you get out, hopefully there's going to be a gym there waiting for you. And there's going to be a group of vets that have been through transition back to civilian life. So we won't have our vets getting isolated, losing their sense of self, their sense of service, and just isolating, ending up on the bottom of a bottle or anything else and check it out early. So that's where we're at today.
That's awesome. So now do you wait for the vets to come to you and then seek out a gym membership for them? Or do you guys have are you guys seeking out gyms? And
right now, really, the way we are most effective right now is because we also have full-time gigs. This is something that we're also doing part-time. Doc Carter is going back to school, finishing his nursing degree after being a combat medic. Wade Lukey has a lucrative career down in Southern California as a programmer. I have my own gig up here that I'm doing as well. So this is also part-time that we're doing. So right now, the way we're doing it is we try to take it, squeaky wheel gets it will, basically. We have vets that reach out and say, hey, I'd really like to be part of the program, or I have a buddy or a cousin or a brother or a husband that needs your program. This is where we live, but we don't have a program near you. Those are the gyms to try and take care of first, in terms of relationships to try and start first, just because it is kind of whack-a-mole right now. Right now with us doing it part-time, we take care of where we see the needs first. So there are links on the website. You can either apply for a membership as a veteran, or you can also apply as a gym. So if you're a gym that wants to help support vets and give away some free gym memberships to vets, 1-year gym memberships is what we do, then you just go on the website and apply. But that's generally how we do most of our additional gyms now, or by people reaching out and letting us know they need the program where they're at.
Okay, very cool. And where can people find you guys at? Where's the website at?
So Lift for the 22, everything's words except for the number 20, except for the number 22. So LIFTTHEFOR 22.org. We are a nonprofit. We are a registered 501c3 with Oregon. So all our money goes back to the vets. We don't take any kind of paychecks. We never take any salaries from anything we've done. So all the money goes back. I think last year we finished out at about an 85-15% of money going back to the vets. So Lift for the 22.org. Obviously, you can find us on Facebook. Just search for Lift for the 22. We'll pop right up. We always like to tell people, even if you're not a vet yourself, go to the website, like it, share it on your own page. Everybody knows that, so hopefully a vet can reach out and get the help, before they end up going down that list.
Absolutely. And for anybody watching, I'll go ahead and put that link, your link to your website, in the comments section when this is over, so you guys can just click right there. Make it super easy. They're already tagged in the post, so you guys, if you want to find them on Facebook, you can just click right on the post as well, and it'll take you right to their Facebook page. But very cool. Now, I know a lot of nonprofits, a lot of vets, I see a common theme is to find something when you get out to, I don't want to say keep you busy, but something that you love to do to keep your mind right, and you guys have focused on the gym. I've had other guests on here who it's getting out in nature, or something like that. And those are all great things. So I think you're doing great things out there, getting guys get gym memberships, and it's for 1 year. So anybody watching, go check them out. Definitely get back in the gym. I know a lot of guys when they get out, they stop that routine. Prime example right here. And
I'm gonna take 6 months off.
yeah. Turns into a lifetime off,
Yeah, exactly.
People wait. So no, it's really good to get back in the gym. And why don't we talk a little bit about the process of becoming a 501c3, and the road bumps that you may have hit, to give other veterans that are thinking about doing it, a little advice on that.
Yeah, for sure. So breaking into the nonprofit space is a bit of a challenge right now, especially in the veteran support area. There are a lot of people under close observation, when they try to apply for a veteran support nonprofit, just because there's been a lot of shady people out there, and they know that veteran support is a hot button right now. So there's a lot of people out there trying to take advantage of that. Because of that, it makes the application process a little bit more labor intensive for vets. But if you're trying to get into the veteran support nonprofit area or space, my advice to you is find somebody that's already done it and reach out and ask them, who do I talk to, who do I reach out for help locally. I will gladly share my contact info at the end of this so everybody can contact us. But for us, for Carter and myself, it was it was something where this is the first time they're in the nonprofit space. And even though I had been in the business realm for 15 years since I got out of the service, it is a completely different animal. So trying to start a for-profit business is pretty easy. But trying to start a nonprofit, there are a lot of stipulations, a lot of guidelines. So you have to make sure that when you're doing it, you're following, you're dotting all the I's, crossing all the T's. So my advice to you, like I said, is just to try and find somebody that's already done it and ask them for help. Ask them, especially if you have somebody locally that's already done it, because a lot of this is local based. You have to talk to your local, local chamber of commerce or local state representatives to get licensed. So somebody may have some hookups for you, and that's actually what ended up helping us at the end. Was I had a friend that was a friend of one of the senators here in Oregon, and they were able to see what we were doing and push it right through. So definitely, like I said, if you have somebody locally, reach out. But even if not, reach out to anybody in the veteran support community. I happen to have contact with many veteran support guys nationwide, and they're very successful. So we've actually taken a lot of what we've done from their experiences. So, I mean, that's what the whole veteran support movement is about, is vets helping vets. So if you can reach out, we'd love to help you.
Absolutely. There's a lot of vets out there that are willing to help each other out. It's very, very tight-knit community. So I appreciate, you offering that up for guys that, are thinking about going into that space. So, for people that are thinking about, reaching out to the Lift for the 22, what's the process? I know we go online, we click on the link that is for us, and then, what's the process, the timeline? It can't be quick to get a gym membership, if you don't have something set up already, right?
It really depends on where you're at. Right now we have, at last count, I counted last Friday, and our count was at 206 gyms nationwide. So you can go to the website, liftforthe22.org. All you have to do, really, to see if there's a gym near you, is go stick in your state, stick in your zip code. Right below that, it's going to be a drop-down menu. It'll show any gyms that are within driving distance of your zip code. At that point, you just fill out the rest of the information, select which gym you'd like a membership at, and actually turnaround time is not too bad. Within a month, you should hear back from the gym that you applied to, and they actually will contact you directly and just send you your little key card in the mail. You'll have a gym membership at that gym for a month. If there's already other vets in the program there, for each gym we start, we like to have our own Facebook page created. It's basically going to be your small support community right where you're at. So like right here in Beaverton where we started, obviously it's our largest. We have over 60 vets that are part of the program just right here in Beaverton, and we were all on the same Facebook page. So, we get on there and we talk about, hey, I'm going to do shoulders at 4 o'clock. Who wants to join me? Or I'm moving this weekend. I could use some help. Who wants to help me out? Or I'm just having a fucked up day. Who wants to go have a beer with me? We're basically trying to create that same kind of support network you had in your unit. There's no more gunny or sergeant to go ask about what do you do for this. But there are guys in your program that are maybe a little senior to you that they can help you with. So, the whole idea behind this is, our end goal is to be part of the separations process. So when you go through TAPS, before you even step out of your boots, you're given a package from us saying, here's your free gym membership. And when you get there, there's going to be a group of vets that are going to be helping you through this transition back to civilian life. Why we're losing so many of our guys, because they get out and they, they lose everything. They lose everything about who they are, their identity, their sense of service, their sense of self, their support network. You can't make somebody create their lives around this bubble of support and then just yank it away from them and expect them to reassimilate with no help, So that's what we're asking our guys to do right now. That's why so many of them are failing. So what we're trying to do is be there so that before you even step out of the boots, you're given a package. When you get there, there's going to be support for you. And we like to consider ourselves preventative medicine. So hopefully these guys don't go down the path of isolation and check it out earlier.
Yeah, very cool. So over the period of time that you guys have been doing this, how many vets do you think you've actually got memberships for?
We've got over 3,000 memberships right now out there using their memberships actively. We've got over, I think we're closer to 400 now of vets that have actually applied for programs or applied for memberships. We just don't have anything where they're at. And that's just a matter of economies of scale. Once we get to the point where we're in every major city, that won't be an issue. But like I said, we're still working within our bandwidth, kind of playing whack-a-mole right now. So there's a big line of vets who are waiting to get in the program, but over 3,000 in right now. We've had probably a dozen vets in the program reach out and say that this program, changed their life and help them keep off that list. Gave them something to look forward to, gave them something you just commented on, giving them something to be happy about or something to strive for. One of the biggest things we've seen from our program is guys having the opportunity to lead these guys get out, and especially guys that were like strong leaders, combat leaders, platoon sergeants or gunnies or first sergeants, whatever. These guys get out, and they're so used to leading. They get out, and in the civilian world, there's not a lot of leading to be done. So this gives them an opportunity to step into the program, become a platoon sergeant, which is what we call try to find one guy in every gym that takes charge of the organization. Get them an opportunity to lead again. Give them other service members to lead again. Give them an opportunity to serve again. We may not be serving the civilian public anymore, but we're serving each other, serving our brothers and sisters. And that actually even has more of a weight to it than serving just the general public. Because I live in Portland, Oregon, and I'm surrounded by protesters and people that just want to tell me that I'm a PTSD'd out baby killer. And it's hard to be in that kind of environment and still want to give back so much. So when we're able to give back to other veterans that definitely appreciate what we're trying to do for each other, it's huge. So it's just another way that we're trying to help everybody out there, give them an opportunity to lead again.
That's awesome, man. Good on you. And for anybody just joining in, too, if you have any questions, comments that you want to ask either myself or Dennis, you feel free to leave them in the comment section. I'll pop them up on the screen, and one of us can answer that for you. So now we were talking beforehand, and you actually teamed up with Grunt Style's new Grunt Fit app, and you guys are working on something there, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So we got lucky enough that a gentleman named Eric Mitchell, former Command Muncher or Marine like myself, moved up to my area, and we gave him a free gym membership. We started talking and realized that he was actually the PR rep for Grunt Style. And Grunt Style, for those who don't know, is the largest veteran support clothing brand out there. Dan is the owner, and he's a very unapologetic, patriotic, tattooed madman that I love. And so he's actually partnered up with us. We're doing a co-branded shirt that we're going to be selling in all of our gyms. So all the 206 gyms we're partners with right now, as well as any future gyms that we partner with. Eventually that will be in the thousands. But they got with us, and they made us a co-branded shirt. It looks awesome. It's going to be a great seller. So we're going to be selling those to all the gyms, and we're also going to be doing a co-branded shirt to be on their website for just the retail public. But Dan's amazing. He's been a great supporter, as well as Life Flip Media, our shared PR team. So yeah, I definitely suggest if you're in the veteran support area, Life Flip Media is connected to they have their fingers on the pulse of all the major players. Dan obviously is the largest presence out there for veteran support as far as when it comes to clothing. So yeah, they've been great, and we love to be a part of the relationship.
That's awesome. If anybody wants to know more about Eric Mitchell and Life Flip Media, go check out our YouTube page. He was episode 1, very first guest on the show, so you can check him out there. But yeah, tell us more about the actual Grunt Fit app and how Lift for the 22 is getting integrated into that.
Yeah, absolutely. So Grunt Fit app is basically an application where any veteran, no matter where you live, is going to be able to download, and you're going to be able to have daily workouts, diet routines. You're also going to be able to connect to vets in your local area, which is going to be awesome. So very similar to what we're doing. We're trying to create communities all around the U.S. They're doing the same thing, but they're going to be able to be every city, everywhere, because they don't have a gym requirement. So you log in, you download it, you log in, and you put in your zip code. You say, hey, I'm in Dallas. I'm going to hit this gym at 4 o'clock. Who wants to go work out with me? Who wants to do, any kind of gym oriented with them? So not only that, but there's going to be a link right on there where you can actually apply for a membership from Lift for the 22. So you're in Dallas. You say, I just got out. I download the app. I get a free gym membership from Lift for the 22. So now I'm part of that, support network, as well as I'm part of the Grunt Fit app, where I'm going to be able to download daily workouts, supplement ideas, be able to talk with other vets about, trying to stay in shape. And I think it's one of the best ways for us to combat this depression that comes with separation anxiety. One of the things we do every day with each other, I think it's one of the ways we bond so much, even though we fucking hated it, is PT. You get up in PT every morning, no matter how hungover you are. You get up, you puke, you PT. You get done, you smoke a cigarette, and you bitch about it. Yep. But it's something that we all had every day with each other. It's one of the biggest bonding experiences that we ever had. And when we get out, so many guys, like when I were talking about, they take that 6 months off. I'm going to take a vacation. And, 30 pounds later and 3 years later, you realize that you just didn't stay in shape. And it's another thing that contributes to the detriment of your self-worth. When we get out, we're not worth any less just because we get out. Just because we stop carrying an A4 every day and stop M4 every day and stop, actually going on missions doesn't mean we're worth any less. But it's hard to realize that when you get out into the civilian world, you don't have anybody around you saying that that's true. All you have is people around you saying that, they question your ability to work because you're PTSD. They question this, they question that. They say you have no skills in the civilian world. And it's a shame. It's a disservice to our service members that they give so much while we're in, and yet when we get out, we get nothing back. So.
No, that's awesome. It's a great group of people to team up with as well. I know Eric's doing a lot of good things, as well as Dan has blown up over the past years. So this Grunfit app is looking like
he's actually just on Forbes magazine.
Yeah, he's in a lot of things. He's everywhere.
He took a couple $1,000 and turned it into multi-million, $100 million animal.
Oh, and yeah.
I love the fact that he's unapologetically patriotic. There's so many people right now that you got to worry about everybody complaining about something. So I appreciate a man that'll stand in front of the media and say that he's unapologetically patriotic. And if you're not behind us, then get in front of us.
Yep, I love it. He's actually going to be on the show in a couple weeks, so anybody watching, you want to see him, you want to talk to him, definitely check it out. No, I think you're doing great things. And anybody out there, if you own a gym, if you are a veteran and you want to try and get a free gym membership, go check out liftthev22.org. Once again, I will post it in the comment section, so you guys can go right to it from the comments. Go like their Facebook page. Dennis, thank you very much for coming on. Great episode. I'm glad you told your story and what you got going on. Doing some great things out there, and keep it up. I think it's very important. Everybody else,
you doing what you're doing for vets as well. And
thank you.
You need anybody else, you let me know.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You're always welcome over here. If you need anything from me, definitely don't hesitate to reach out. You get my phone number, email, everything. And everybody else watching, if you want to check out past episodes or you missed this episode, you can check it out on YouTube as well. So I'm going to download it, upload it to YouTube, and this is episode 17. So you got a lot of catching up to do if you missed any of them. So thank you for tuning in, and everybody else have a good night.
Thanks, guys.